wait, so my mum's Tupperware group was actually a pyramid scheme?
Yes. Oh, you want to know where a gay man is? You don't need to find my iPhone. Check their fucking bio.
You are not on my side. I go, he's so funny. I love him. I watched him on Love Island. I was like, be friends with him. He's your guy. She loves a straight white man. I was like, he is your straight white man. And then as I was watching, I was like, that's not what I meant.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Mitch Churi Chat Show, the one, the only. It is a long time waiting, Kath Ebbs.
Hi.
Hi, Kath.
Hi.
Oh, Grace and I are so excited for this episode.
We really are.
This is
You say that to everyone, don't you?
No,
no, we're actually like so excited about this one.
No, we actually are. You have been mentioned, I think, in we've done like, 10 episodes now, if that a dozen. You've been mentioned in, I'd say, 80% of them.
It's so funny. Can you remember all my cameos or no?
Well, I hate to bring it up, but I think in the first episode I did do an impression of someone in the world.
That was really funny.
Yeah, apologies for that.
But you were kind of involved in that story straight up. And then the next episode, when we thought you might have been mad at us.
We were worried you were mad at us because...
Why?
Okay,
what did I do that made you feel
like
that?
What you didn't do, Kath.
But I commented.
No, it was before that. It was before
24 hours later.
Oh, true. It didn't come on my feed.
The algorithm.
And you didn't fucking tag me. You didn't fucking tell me.
We didn't want to tag you in a video of your ex meeting.
No, not tag me, but like you didn't warn me.
No, we didn't warn you. Well, we could have because you didn't come to the launch party.
I know that. I know. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, you didn't come to the launch because you were writing a show.
No, that was totally my fault. And like I actually have like the way I described myself yesterday and the way that my brain works and my life works is I feel like I'm always clinging on to my life by a thread.
Okay.
Like I'm holding on for dear life at all times. And that was an example of that because I was so excited about.
There's no hate. There's no shade.
No, I know, but I need you to know some of those things. I'm like, no, I was really, but like I got the invitation. I was like, I'm going to come. I'm like, probably not. I was like, I had an outfit and all.
Yeah.
And I was doing a live show the next night and I thought I could ride it in 2 hours that morning with my coffee. Idiot. Mm-hmm. Couldn't. It got to like 4? I'm like crying, being like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna say to all these people that are coming to my show. And that's why I didn't come because I was literally writing a show. But it's completely my fault because I should have done it like a month earlier.
See, a good excuse, Grace, because we spiraled because we thought, shit, the first episode has come out. This was the launch party.
Because you already recorded it.
We'd aired it. It came out that morning, and then the launch party for this show.
So you thought I listened to it and went, fuck them, I'm not going.
Yes, we thought that you hated us.
I'm so sorry.
And then the next episode, we addressed like Kath doesn't like us, and then the fallout of
Wait,
Kath.
I didn't even know.
No, we checked live. We were like, is Kat still following the show?
We checked live on. We did. You know, like YouTubers would be like subscriber counts.
Yeah.
We like had the counter up. Like, has Kath unfollowed the Mitch Churi Chat Show? You hadn't.
Can you find that? No, I had not.
We just went into following, and you were following us.
Oh yeah.
Which was good. It wasn't high tech. But then, so that was this first episode. Then the second we checked in. Then the third episode, we're like, they've messaged. Great, we're still friends. Then the fourth was Aisha D, who brought you've just been brought up constantly in the lore of this
You're having
show.
all my friends on the show as well.
Yeah, you and Tyra Banks, of course.
Oh, yeah. Me and Tyra go way back.
Close
I was on
personal
American
friends.
Next Top Model actually.
I'm
She told me I was
excited.
fat.
No, this is yeah, it wouldn't be the only one. No, we love that you're here, and this is fun. This is like at the root of this show, Grace. When we created it, this is what we wanted: like people like Kath on this show for us to just be gay and stupid and laugh.
We love.
This is the
It's
show.
all about just being gay.
It is.
Honestly.
It is.
That's all I want to do for my whole
Seriously.
career.
It's just be gay.
And the older I get, the more that I realize I only want gay friends too.
Yeah, I have
I always have a problem with the straight ones.
Yes.
The queer ones, I kumbaya 10 years later, are still besties.
You cut the straight ones off?
I haven't cut them. I haven't cut the straight ones off, but the older I get, the more that I'm like, I don't know if I want to put my time and energy there. You know?
Straight. I saw a TikTok that was like from a gay man saying we need more straight friends in our life. We need more. Like, I'm like, have the gays come full circle all the way around to wanting now straight friends?
Well, I mean, it's fun. I'm not saying this is like a rule that everyone should follow. I'm just speaking from personal experience. But if you want to be friends with the straights, like, don't get me cancelled is all I'm saying. Someone's going to fucking comment this like, well, that's actually really just like discriminatory. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
So
My culture card's going to get me cancelled.
That's good.
With the queer community.
Take some heat off me. So the culture card is, if it's your first time listening, hello, we give every guest the chance to start the interview with a topic in the culture that they want to discuss. So they're not bored being asked about their new project or being asked a question they really don't care about. Mm-hmm. So Kath Ebbs, what is your culture card today?
I just
go straight to the camera. Oh, polyamory.
I need to talk about it.
Speak
I don't know
on it.
what. I just need to talk about it.
Speak on it.
I don't think we're talking about it enough.
Uh-huh.
What are they doing? How are they having time to do this? I need case studies.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't want to get cancelled by the polyamory community, but I've never seen it work.
Oh. The polycules right now.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that it can't. I just say I need some case studies.
Of course.
And I just have questions.
Yep.
What got you into polyamory? Why? Respectfully. How? Do you have a job? Is it only the unemployed community that are doing polyamory? Or are you a freelance artist?
Oh, well, the odds are.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever done polyamory, either of you?
Well, you look at me and the answer is no.
Yeah.
I bet you feel free to pass the buck.
I have. I don't know if I'm going to say this on record. I'm not sure yet.
Oh my God.
I have.
We have one.
Grace, you're speaking
We
into the
have
micro-
one.
We got a live one. We've got one. It's a Mitch Churi Chat Show exclusive.
Exclusive, we have a polyamorer. Is that
Polyamorous, like a magician? Polyamorician.
But like, what can we call an individual that's practicing polyamory? Like a polyamorer?
Poly.
I don't even
Just
know.
Poly, that's the word we want.
Yeah,
Are you a poly?
Are you a poly?
I have.
You've been a
dabbled.
poly.
I've dabbled. But mostly not so much emotional connections. I actually don't have the emotional bandwidth for that. But sometimes you like to.
But isn't that just an open relationship at that point?
More so, yes.
Also,
Because I've done that.
Oh,
Yes.
Well, then
yes.
we're on board.
No. We need to address. No, we need to address the nuances because they are different.
They're
very
different. Yeah, they're different before anyone.
So the differences are.
I'm a bit polyphobic on record. And so if anyone puts me in that category, like I said, respectfully, love you. Don't cancel me, but if you do, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm polyphobic. So when people say, oh, you've done it because you've been, I've said, no, I haven't.
It's very different. So, Grace, you need to speak to it and speak to it as comfortable as you can. What is the difference between poly and being in an open relationship? And maybe I can speak to it. Is when you have it's just non-monogamy, consensual non-monogamy.
You have a primary partner, and they're your primary partner. You're not swaying from that, but you might go fuck around, kiss someone on a dance floor, get fingered
With
in a
consent,
bathroom.
yes.
Yeah, it's all above board.
Yes. I guess it's potentially when you start bringing other emotions and stuff in.
You have like different
we have dabbled in that, but it's not something we've done much of and not consistently. It's we've always been open, but
Well, you don't even have to speak to your experience.
Yeah.
You know people who are.
Oh, yeah.
So it can be you're married to, say for example, you've got a wife, but you can then also have a girlfriend
or a boyfriend
or a boyfriend.
Yep.
anyone.
Or multiple.
Yeah.
And you are part of what's called a polycule.
I've never been in a polycule, no.
No, but that's what
But it does.
that's the group.
Yes, it
Yeah,
can exist.
and people do it differently because like people can like be like I knew someone that they all were dating each other. There was 3 of them, but they all dated each other. But then it can be where it's like there's one primary partner that has like 2 partners, but they're not dating each other.
I think this is for the unemployed. I really think
No,
that polyamory is for, and that's not shade, that is purely having time.
It's purely just
admin.
What's the word? Maths.
So honestly, that's
Basic
kind
maths.
of why
You know, like how are you doing it? I can't even like one relationship is a full-time job.
Oh, and I'm in a monogamous relationship with Stephen, who's been on this podcast. We adore him, and I'm happy, right? Like I'm satisfied, right? Are you open currently with
No.
your? No, you're not. Okay, all right. And yeah, Grace is obviously.
Well, the reason we kind of didn't delve into the multiple relationships thing was scheduling's really hard. So, you
what
know,
I'm saying.
like,
admin. It's hard. You know what it's giving? Polyamory and its rules are giving Donald Trump. And I've said this before. No.
Explain.
Okay, hear me out. You know how Donald Trump gets him? He's like a horrific person. But the way that he weaves out of everything that he does, there's no rhyme or reason.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
talk to a polyamorous person and it's like, oh, well, it works because it started on a Thursday. And it's so easy because Sharon... It's always a Sharon.
Yeah.
Sharon and Braxton don't work on Fridays and
And
Saturdays.
Dylan.
And Dylan, yeah, Dylan non-binary.
Yeah.
And the rules are different for every poly couple you talk to.
And you cannot question them.
No.
If you that's what I'm saying, I'm going to get cancelled by the polyamorous community, but I do want to say I have a polyamorous friend, so you can't cancel me.
I have a polyamorous co-host, so I can't be cancelled.
Yeah, exactly. So you actually can't cancel us because I have a friend. But my thing is just like you can't question them because if you're like I don't really understand how this works or like that sounds a bit horrible, they're like
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
like
I'm
oh
with you.
okay, whoa I'm sorry
I'm with you, but to like jump to the defense, like being a queer person, we've always had to like justify our sexuality to others. So I don't want poly people feeling like the calls coming from inside the house. That like other queer people are like, we just want
But is
maybe
it-
like a rule, like you play Monopoly, you get some rules. I'd love to know how it works.
Yeah. And I want some case studies. I'm not being shady. I actually just want some case studies.
Yeah, like stats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like my brother was polyamorous and we lived in the same house at the time. And I'm sorry, it was chaos.
The Mitch Churi Chat Show is proudly powered by Appliances Online. We love the guys at Appliances Online. It's like we connect with them. Like this show, we want to provide a service to Australians. We want to entertain, and they just want to provide a legendary service. It's really at the heart of what they do. They will keep your home going when you need it the most. They do free recycling of old products, which we love, because nothing worse than having the old fridge when you get a new one. You know, what do I do with it?
Yeah, because nobody wants a fridge just sitting in their lounge room.
No, white goods are famously very heavy.
Yes.
You need a forklift, and then if you don't have a lift, you've got to do a flight of stairs.
Oh, you've got to get one of those trolleys that go up and down
That's
stairs.
bad. Yeah, no, Appliances Online will sort that out. They'll also do a price match guarantee. They offer thousands of products from 150 leading brands. I mean, that's all the brands I think I need.
Can you even name 150 brands?
No, and I'm not going to, and I don't want. I'll name Appliances Online. That's all I'm going to name. These guys are fantastic. They've served almost 3 million customers in Australia. Products from 150 leading brands, like I said. 95% of households nationwide get free delivery. That's not just service. That's legendary service. That's Appliances Online. What happened to your upbringing? It's the fact that we've got you and your poly brother.
I know.
What was it? Was it good?
Wait, what's your questioning?
Yeah,
What's the theme that you're seeing play out
I
that you
wanna
want to know where it came from?
I want to picture the people that made you and your brother.
So my dad is Irish.
Oh, okay.
He's from Dublin.
Ooh.
Yeah. And you don't like, everyone loves Irish people.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, sorry, you were giving
No,
shady, and I'm going, okay, you're the first person on the entire planet to not like an Irish person.
It's because I'm going to Ireland and I didn't want to make it about me.
Make
So
it
I
about
shut
you.
up. No, I'm going to Ireland.
This whole show would be us making about each other because that's literally what I do, so it's perfect.
Okay, your dad was Irish.
Where are you going in Ireland?
Dublin.
Yeah, best city in the world.
Belfast.
Yeah.
I'm going to Wicklow. I've
Yeah.
got a wedding in Wicklow.
I feel so like my whole family is Irish except for our immediate family. So like I feel more connected to like being Irish than Australian in a very
Really?
weird way. Yeah,
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
You've been a bunch of times?
so much. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
And a
cute.
bunch of family now, as they do, live here. You know, like Irish and English people just
They
like
love
love
it.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, they love it.
So yeah, my dad's an Irishman. He is. What else can I say about Derek? His name's Derek.
Love
like,
that.
come on now.
That's brilliant. What's his trade? Is he like hands-on? Is he creative?
So my parents met doing amateur musical theatre.
Oh, that's what I wanted.
Yeah,
That-
Pirates of Penzance specifically.
Oh.
yeah.
That's the dream.
My mum was my
mother.
drama teacher in primary school.
Okay, okay, 'cause I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It was either that or like deep trauma. It's one of the two, right?
Yes.
Has to
Oh
be.
no, and
Like I'm like, which one is it coming
so
from?
it went both. So it went like there, and then it went to like. I'm like, how much can I say? Because I do love my parents.
No, oh no, you don't have to delve. It's just
There's a lot of trauma there.
Okay, all right. So it's a combination of both.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Because
yeah.
I mean,
As is
all
everyone.
artists are insane,
Yes,
and
correct.
that point was proven
wow,
very much so in our childhood.
Wow.
Yeah.
So your brother's still poly?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't think so. Actually, he's not gonna listen to this. Recently,
Yeah.
this is what I mean. I can't stand it. And I say this as someone that has like learned, like I read Polysecure. Like I've read the books.
Studied.
And I've been in open relationships.
Yes.
And I've been all like, yes, like ethical non-monogamy is like the way because like, you know, we're born to just like love everyone and like blah, 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 blah. I've been that person. And I do believe in the principles of polyamory. I just think in theory under capitalism, it doesn't fucking work.
Yes.
Anyways, my brother he lives in Berlin now.
Yep.
Checks out.
No, like he's everything you think. I wish I could shall I pull up his Instagram right now?
Grace can, yeah, great.
Like you take one look at his Instagram and you'll know you'll be like, oh no, yes, polyamorous
Is he queer?
boy. Yeah.
Dates,
All my siblings are. Isn't that
dates
crazy?
men or like what?
Mainly the chicks.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, gorgeous. Berlin, October to November. Love that. Tell you what, one thing I love about gays, they'll put their full itinerary in their
They'll
bio.
tell you where you are at all times.
Oh, you want to know where a gay man is? You don't need to find my iPhone. Check their fucking bio. Gays do that on Grindr too. I remember when I was traveling, like you go on Grindr and it's like Berlin, the 12th to the 19th.
Yeah.
London,
Yeah.
the 19th to the 25th. I'm
Back
like,
when
we
I was
don't
on
need
Raya,
it.
I'm not gonna lie, I would do that too. I'd have full itinerary. Of
Oh
where I
my
was at all
god.
times.
Who'd you swipe past on Raya? Any famous lesbians?
I'm trying to think of like the most famous. like influencer lesbians, yes.
Yeah, they're everywhere,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
no
fair.
one of like big note.
On Raya?
No.
I didn't get approved on Raya. They didn't let me on.
You got to be persistent.
And you need referrals too.
I can refer you.
Um,
Oh yeah, you're in a monogamous
Yeah,
relationship.
that's
Not polyamorous.
not polyamory because
Not-
case studies.
Yes.
We need the facts and
I
we'll
need-
publish them for
yes,
you on the
yes.
Mitch Churi Chat Show domain when we
Yes.
get those case studies.
Please. This is actually a call out. I'm desperate to know.
That's a great culture card. That's really brilliant. We're going to
Yeah.
add that to we're actually behind the walls of the set. We have every celebrity's culture card that we have, and it's just going to have polyamory.
Kath Ebbs.
That's your self-titled autobiography.
What about a memoir?
So you're well read. You read. Do you read like sapphic literature and queer? Like, what do
I
you read?
love like lesbian, like trashy
Yeah.
novels.
Yeah. Okay.
I just want the gay stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Like Perfume and
Uh-huh.
Pain would be like, that's the kind of shit I want to read.
Cute. Okay.
Jeanette Winterson.
Yes. And I recently read Milk Fed.
Oh, it's on my list.
It's actually really good. Like
okay.
trigger warning, eating disorder
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep.
But good. But I will say the ending, I was kind of like, you know, when you get to the end of a book, you're like, what the fuck was the point of all that?
Yeah.
It's a bit like that. But also, it's fine. I enjoyed the journey.
I'll add one in. Love Simon.
The movie or the book?
Start with the movie. And see if you can notice any differences. And then go to Book Talk. I loved Love Simon.
Do
That
you
was a good
read?
book. You look at me with dubious eyes. Do you read? Look at Grace. Can he read?
Yeah.
Yes, I can read, but I don't read. I audiobook and I podcast.
I love podcasts too.
Yes. Yeah. Good. I'm glad. Well, you're on one.
Yeah.
So you know.
I love being on them.
Now,
and
let's
listening to
ask the
them.
question everyone wants to know.
What?
Is your podcast happening? Is it on or is it off? Because it's conversations with Kath.
Guys. So this is actually the reason why I'm on here is because this show is done really well. It's really popular. A lot
you.
of listeners.
Uh-huh.
Big fan of your work.
Thank you. My name's Mitch.
If anyone wants to fund season 4 of Conversations with Kath, fucking email me.
Got
No, literally it is coming back, but it's kind of been this thing of like, I wanted to sort of go back into it when my life fell apart recently publicly. And then I was like, you know what? I think I'm not in the emotional state to be doing that. So I like took some time off and then I was like, sweet, I want to do it. And then I like came up with these ideas about like, because I'm not doing it in the studio I used to do it.
Yep.
And so I was like, do I just do it like lo-fi again, how it started?
Independently.
Do I want it on YouTube? And then I was like, I think I want it to be more of like a chat show vibe. And then I like got like a proposal back from this producer that I'm working with. And I was like, I can't afford that. So then I was, I'm just like, in like a what the fuck do I want to do with it? I do want to bring it back, but it's just been hard because I started that show as a chat show. It wasn't even a podcast. It was purely a video chat show. And then COVID happened.
Yeah.
So then it was like me in my wardrobe at home with a fucking microphone. And then I like stopped it for ages because I was like, And then I brought it back with a studio and then I was like,
Doesn't feel as
so
right,
now I
doesn't
don't know.
feel right.
No, but I've like done everything. I'm like, which one is it?
Yeah, I think just make a decision and stick to it, and then it can change. Like, the whole thing with this show. By the way, this show is independent. I own 100% of the show, but I'm with Acast Studios, who are great. We should talk about the Acast model. We can talk off the show, but they've been really good. So you can own the show. I own the rights. This show can be whatever it wants to be. It can grow to be as big, or it can be reduced to as small as we want. But I own the set. I own
That's
it all.
crazy.
It's really cool. It's cool.
And so I think it's gonna come back. I just am sick of doing things half-assed.
Totally. Yeah, I'm with you. What was the last episode? I don't even remember.
Last episode is called Big Brother and the Whole Damn Thing.
Oh. The whole damn thing.
Yeah, with Claire Stevens.
I
interviewed me.
love Claire
Yeah.
Stevens. Get her confused with her sister.
Yes.
But
Twins.
twins, it's famously, that's what
Famously
happens with
confusing.
twins. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that episode. I actually really did love that episode.
Did you listen to that?
Yeah, of course I did.
Oh.
I listened. The whole
Yeah.
world did. You threw the first brick at the Big Brother after party.
Oh my God. I did.
You did. Every
I got
human,
dragged out because I was making such a scene.
by who?
No, do you not know that story? How
No.
she went on like British television after the night before, mind you. I was at the apartment and I said, please, I'm drowning. Like, and she's like, I won't talk about you. I won't talk, like we're gonna
This is JoJo.
we're
JoJo
gonna
Siwa,
work this
your
out.
ex.
We're gonna work this out. And so I was like, sweet, she's not gonna talk about me. I've said what I have to say. We're done. We're moving on with our life.
She goes, and good morning,
She
Britain.
goes, good morning, Britain.
Straight at the camera again.
Good morning, Britain. My ex, Kath Ebbs, actually, I wasn't planning on breaking up with them at the after party, but they just kept asking me, "Are you happy? Are you happy?" And I said, "No." And then they just made a scene. And I was just going, "Scene? What scene? Like what? Like actually what?" Yeah. And then she's like, "Yeah, me and Chris, just friends. We're just friends. We're actually just friends. We're actually just friends." As she's going,
Yeah. Oh, the tension. You could cut it with a button.
yeah, but I found it so weird because tension from her, but like it's crazy to me that they're together because I'm sorry, in my opinion, he was going. We all thought the same thing. He was going.
He couldn't distance
He was
himself.
going. We're just friends. And she's going. We're just friends.
You know when you get those magnets you had as a kid, those snake ones, to go ping, and you put them the opposite direction and they push apart?
Yeah, because I knew that she liked him because she told me as she was breaking up with me
the night before.
But I never thought that they would end up together purely because I was like, this man has gone, oh fuck, I've girl bossed way too close to the sun.
Yes.
What have I done? And I said, you're in for the long haul.
So does it...
Mr. Chris Hughes from Love Island. And I was so sad because I loved him on Love Island. And I was like, oh.
That's hard.
I know. I thought he was hilarious.
He's pretty funny.
Embarrassingly, literally because we got the lineup before she went in.
The Big Brother cast.
And we're going to, and like, the thing about her is like, she doesn't watch it. Like, she doesn't know, like she wouldn't watch Love Island. She's never been, like, she didn't know, in a way that I was like, slay queen.
It was endearing.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Like, she actually doesn't know a lot of things about like pop culture in a way that.
Is sheltered?
No, I think she's just like in a cool way, like disinterested.
Okay, cool.
She's just like, whatever.
Cool.
Anyways. Oh my God. So I was like, I love reality TV. I watch everything.
Yes.
I know everything about things I shouldn't know about. So I said, give me the list. And I'm going through it. I'm like, I don't know who they are. Chris Hughes comes. I go, oh! I go, perfect. I go, he's so funny. I love him. I watched him on Love Island. He had this crazy bromance with this guy, Kem. I was showing her clips on TikTok. I was like, be friends with him. He's your guy. And I was like, you love, as a lesbian, a token straight white man. She loves a straight white man. And I was like, he is your straight white man because he's also a little bit fruity. He's a bit funny.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, great. And I was like, great. And then as I was watching, I was like, that's not what I meant.
Not literally, JoJo.
Yeah. I went, that's not what I meant.
When I said you're going to love him,
Yeah.
I didn't mean love him. Far out. You
And that's
poor
also why
thing.
I was kind of during it being like, oh, maybe, like, she's trying to impress me. But she's like, babe, look, like, I'm actually best friends with him. And
It's like a nod to you watching at home.
No, genuinely. I remember, like, because it was like me and, because I'm Irish. So
Yes.
all my family are
Famously,
between, famously Irish, are between Dublin and the UK.
Yes.
And so they were all watching the show.
Oh, no.
And so it was honestly like, it was crazy. It was like me like rocking back and forth every day, like wanting to die. But then also like talking to my dad and my auntie and my sisters and my best friends being like, what do you reckon?
Yeah.
And everyone being like, she's fucking cheating on you. Like, she's going to dump you. And someone else being like, darling, no. Like, it was literally like, and every day would be like a different thing. But I remember my dad being like, okay, like this is pretty fucked up. And then I was like, but I said, Dad, context, I did tell her to be best friends with him. But I goes, oh, you're fine.
Oh, no. Yeah. That Irish temperament.
Yeah. And so I was like, maybe it's just that. But no,
It was definitely the opposite.
definitely.
So are they still together, Chris and JoJo?
I don't know.
As
Are
of
they?
today?
As far as I know, I'm not sure.
As far as we know, she's living in the Cotswolds in a milkmaiden dress
And drinking
churning
tea.
butter and drinking tea. Like, we laugh about it, and I applaud you for being able to laugh about it because
It's so funny.
It's so funny, and in even more time, it will become even funnier to you.
funnier,
The fact
yeah.
that you had this experience with JoJo Siwa, and it played out on a national stage. But there is like, I've been cheated on by an ex, by my first big like relationship.
was I.
Yeah, right, and there's something about like queer love and queer relationships and like queer sex. It's so deeply intimate. Like,
Yeah,
I haven't had a
it's-
heterosexual relationship, so I can't speak to it.
I have.
But right, it
Yeah.
feels.
It's so different.
Yeah.
It's so much more intense. Like a month is a year. It's crazy.
I'm with you, and I
Yeah.
don't understand. The intimacy point is I've like tried to work it out myself because it's like just love and it's just sex, but it is
Yeah.
deeply intimate. And maybe it's because the outside world doesn't quite get it. You find someone that does get it.
It's
so
like
that,
us against them.
Yeah.
Us against the world because we're like part of
Yes.
this minority group. And,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
so
we have to
everything's
fight
amplified.
for our validity. And like, I think history does play a part in that, right? Like, I think when you're a part of a group of people, whether you are cognizant of it affecting you or not, the history of your community does impact you. And
Yeah.
so, like, historically, it has been us trying to, like, fight for the validity of our existence and our identities and our relationships. And so it creates that, like, a
Yeah.
microcosm of that when you're in love with someone. Because, like, it's like us against the world.
Yeah, I'm with you. Did it stop you? Because obviously now you're in an amazing relationship with your partner, Tilly.
Shout out,
So
Taylor.
hot. And how's it going? Like, are you loving it?
Yeah, I'm a wag.
Oh my God, you're a whack. So Tilly
Yeah.
they're an AFLW
player. They're non-binary, but they're an AFLW player. They play for Hawthorn.
Hot.
I'm a wag.
Are you loving the wag life?
I actually am because I'm not going to lie. Like, I always wanted to be a wag.
Yeah.
Like,
dream
all
life.
my exes, like, knew about my wag fantasies. Like, that's how prominent they were.
Oh, so this has been publicized.
I never thought it would happen, but I was like, I just feel like I was born to be a wag. Like,
You are. What's the
oh.
wag lifestyle? What, the Porsche, the car, the picking up from training?
Unfortunately, they play for the AFLW, not the AFL.
Okay, so Honda
so
Jazz,
they
yeah.
work 2 jobs.
Okay, all right, yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I mean,
is crazy.
Speak on that.
Speak on that. Like, it's actually so insane. Like, I've always obviously known, like, through my work and just through being around things that, like, there is a massive disparity between, like, men and women's sport.
Yeah.
But I did not realize also specifically, like, if we're talking about the AFL, the difference in players' salary, resources, even, like, the ground that they play on. Like, I also, like, this point, there was a report made at the beginning of this year where they were like, the AFL is at like a $5 million loss fund, like keeping the AFLW alive. I'm like, okay, first point, the AFL, I don't know if everyone's aware of this or not, is a non-for-profit. Like, the point of the AFL is it's for the Australian public, and whatever money is made from it is funneled back into the sport. So you're not at a $5 million loss, firstly. You are investing in the women's league, which needs to happen. Secondly, if you want to talk about quality of a product, it's this season is its 10th season. It is in its infancy. Like Tilly was in the first ever AFLW game that ever happened. And you think about it, someone like Tilly grew up not knowing whether they would ever play sport professionally because it did not exist. So you're only getting players now that are starting young and being like, I want to be a professional athlete. What do I have to do to get there? And coaches and stuff taking that seriously. So the quality of the product and the players is slowly being built upon. Secondly, a lot, if not all, of those players have to have second jobs in order to fund their career as an AFL player. Therefore, less time recovering, training, having like downtime and rest, which is how you become the best athlete
or even
you
doing
can be.
press so you can get more people aware that it exists, so then the games can be played, so then people can't hate on it because no one watches. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's that vicious cycle.
And then on the actual game day, they're not playing stadiums. So the actual grass and the turf and the grounds that they're playing on are not as good. So the quality of the product is going to be shitter. You even think about broadcasting. Like, if you look even as like the purely quality alone, like the footage. Anyways, I could go on and on.
No, I love
and
it.
on.
No, because I've got in front of me the comment you made about the homophobia in the AFL.
Oh, we can talk about that too.
What you posted. I mean, the AFL need to lift their game on many
But again, back
fronts.
to the non-for-profit thing. Like, my point as well when I called out the ongoing homophobia within the AFL is that, like, the AFL, again, is a non-for-profit, which means it is for the Australian public. But for some reason, we all have seemed to accept the fact that it's just for white, straight blokes that want to watch the footy and say really fucked up shit. When actually, no, and you were doing a disservice to like the institution as a whole when you don't call this stuff out or like fire players that are being homophobic like you would in any other workplace.
Exactly. It's
like,
a workplace.
Exactly. That's why I find it so crazy when people like talk about these game bans. I'm like, in any other workplace, if you were to call someone the F slur, you would be fucking fired.
Yeah, I know.
So why is it different? And it's accepted because the people at the fucking top are a product of that. Like the institution is a product of the people at the top, which are those kind of like misogynistic, bigoted, white old men that are angry that they can't cheat on their wives anymore without being caught because it's 2025.
Amen. It's not even that. It's, you look, I mean, it happens in TV and radio networks, in places that I've been, is that language. I mean, back at the radio station I used to work at, I was Fat Mitch because I was overweight. Like in any company.
Says Carl Sanderland.
Well, right. But any company, it would be HR firing, goodbye, warning, dismissal.
Yeah.
But in an entertainment space,
You can do whatever you want.
We can do whatever you
It's
want.
funny.
We're dealing with people with millions of dollars and they're untouchable.
Yeah.
I don't even know where you start to address stuff like that. Homophobia in AFL is such a big issue, but homophobia, I don't know if you've noticed it, it's on the rise globally.
I've even within like my work, like I've been like on social media, like an influencer or whatever you want to call it, for
Content creating.
content creator, like I don't really care, for 10 years, and I've been out for 7 of those years.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've noticed even in the past 12 months, like it's no longer like, I remember like when I first came out, it was like cool, whatever, accepting. And then there was like this like 3-year period where all of a sudden I made so much more money all of a sudden. And it was because of like the queer card was like super cool. And I was like the token, like
pink dollar.
lesbian. And I just was like, what the actual fuck's happening? And like that's dropped off. And it's not, I'm just making this point to kind of echo what you're saying. I don't really give a fuck like about the money, but I more mean like, I'm like,
You've noticed that.
I've noticed that it's like less trendy. And then also what we've seen this year within community, and I've also like noticed with like so many creators online that have always like shouted like, I'm queer, I'm bi, I'm queer, I'm bi. Crickets.
Yeah.
Crickets.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, because it's not like profitable anymore. Like you don't want to talk about that thing that you kept like screaming and proclaiming all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. I think even what I experienced this year with what happened with JoJo, like the worst of that situation was the level of homophobia and misogyny that I faced, both inadvertently through people viewing a situation and making me the villain. But when you actually just look at it black and white, it's like, what the fuck did I do? Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yes,
what?
yes, yeah,
Why
yeah,
am
yeah.
I the villain? What? Because I'm like queer and
Yeah.
this and that, and like, oh, like get the fuck over it. Your stupid lesbian relationship that was only 2 seconds. You're not allowed to have feelings about that. I'm like, interesting, because I'm pretty sure that if you put the exact same situation in front of you, but made everyone heterosexual, you would call that person a fucking cheater. And there would
Yes.
be, on the first day, there'd be if buts,
Yeah.
whatever about
Yeah.
it. If Chris Hughes was seeing a girl casually and she came out and said that, he would be a fucking cheater, a fucking
he
pig.
would, he would,
But
he
because
would,
it was
double standard.
a lesbian relationship, everyone's like, it's nuanced, it's a bit of nothing, it's a bit of this, bit of that. So there's the like in like the unconscious bias that I experienced from people, but also the like outward levels of like homophobia that were like thrown at me. I was like, holy shit, like this is where we are at. And I think I also, even though I don't wish that upon anyone or myself, I almost like in a weird way in my advocacy work like needed that wake up call to be like, oh,
Really?
this is where we're at.
It's funny because you see it for others or you see it online, but then it's never happened to me to that extent. Oh my God. So you're right. To be in the eye of that was the global story. Like culture, queer, even it made it past Pink News. I mean, you're on Pink News. You were front page of Pink News every day for like 6 months. You're like,
I remember
we're
they
done
wanted
and
to do an
dusted.
interview with me. I was like, but
The
you were
dream.
so really?
Well, Pink News is
I
just
almost
so,
did it,
it's
but
so
then I was
memorable.
like, they were kind of like shady to me towards. I was like, you
Pink
are
News
not
is-
on my side.
Pink News is ridiculous. I also love you were on Pop Crave.
I know.
Yeah. Kath Ebbs stuns.
No, my favorite was, I need to find him. I'm literally obsessed with him.
Who?
There was this TikToker.
Yeah.
His name was Tommy.
Okay.
I became like I'm his biggest. If I met him, I would like.
What's his
crumble.
name?
Tommy. I need to find it.
Yeah, find it, Tommy.
Like, and I
He
need,
made a video
I
about
need
the
you.
whole-
I need you. No, he would do like live updates. Like he would do like today on. Like this is how we talk today on JoJo Siwa Chris Hughes drama. We have this.
Yeah.
Like, and the cadence of his voice, and I love what he would do. He would like oscillate. So like he would be like ride me so hard one week, and I was like my king, and then he would just like flip and would like
Defend you.
like he would go from defending me
Oh.
to like shading me, I guess.
Yeah, attacking.
And then this one time, me and my friend Jordan, we both fell in love with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jordan would like, because I wasn't engaging in anything, but Jordan would be like, Tommy's got another video up. I was like, oh my God, Tommy. And this one time he made, because there was my friend Jordan's a photographer, and he had taken photos for me for something and then a campaign for my ex. Yeah. And we just happened to like both kind of upload them at similar times. And he was like, so like Chris Hughes, JoJo and Kath, like both with the same photographer. Like, what does this mean? Yeah. And then Jordan, he's like, I don't know why, just like knee jerked. He like commented and he was like, actually, these were taken at like completely different times. No. And then he goes, an exclusive.
Oh no.
Zinger Zanger Jordan.
No,
and I was like, and Jordan was like, I've low-key made it. I'm not gonna lie. And I was like, oh my God. I need to find the cadence of this man's voice.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so what is this you're launching now? It's the Heartbreak Club with Normal, right? It's all about like the breakup survival guide.
Yes. So I've actually had an idea to do a card game or like something like tangible like that for so many years. And specifically when I went through my first queer heartbreak, I would have been like 22, 23.
Oh, baby's first breakup.
Yeah, and it was horrible. Yeah. And I remember just being like, I don't think anyone's felt this terrible, like genuinely. And I was so panicked by how horrible I felt that I would spend like all night not sleeping, like Googling like how to get over heartbreak, like what is this feeling? Does this feeling go away? And I remember also just wanting someone to tell me like, describe to me how, like, regurgitate back to me what I was feeling and be like, I swear to you, like, it's gone. Like, I feel normal. Yes. Because I was like, I couldn't, I was like, what? And then every time I'd go to, like, these, like, sort of resources, either they felt very, like, by straight people or it was sort of like, you know, just, like, connect with your friends, some affirmations, have some Ben and Jerry's.
Get out. Don't lie in bed. Don't bed rot.
Yeah. And I was like, what? Like, I can't even, like, I can't even like do anything. Like I remember like at some points like staring at the wall.
I was the same. I remember I was so upset, and because there was cheating involved with yours, right?
Oh yeah. So my first partner had an emotional affair for like 3 months, but dumped me like out of the blue to me. Like I was like, we lived together and was just like, I'm not in love with you anymore. And I was like, excuse me, what? Wow. And then I found out like a month later that they were having this 3-month-long affair with someone that they were on a show with. And also it was really hard because when I found out about it, they were like in the press together, like for all this stuff. And so it was again like this public breakup where I was like watching it all just play out and being like, I want to die. Like
I would call friends and hope that they would give me an answer, and they just couldn't. Like I would call people and go, like, make me feel better,
like help.
But I struggled too. You know what I read, and this is funny to your point. I read Zoe Foster Blake. She has like a breakup guide. Yes. But it was like straight. Like it was for straight girlies.
That was literally like, I love her and I love her work and I think she's such a queen.
Same.
And that was sort of like in a weird way the inspiration where it's like the gay version of that.
Oh, I love it.
You know what I mean?
So what is it? Like you shuffle it? How does it work?
So it's like a survival kit. It's called Heartbreak Club, which is also after I've done so many Heartbreak Club podcast episodes on my podcast, which are really funny because it's like part 1, part 2, and at this point I'm like, I can't even part them anymore because I've been heartbroken that many times in the past 6 years. But that's what it was inspired by, and it's like a survival kit. There's like 6 sections, and the first one is like the emergency cards for like what we're talking about, where you're like, I want to die. Like I want to die.
Yes.
And I don't need affirmations. I don't need you to tell me to like journal about this and that. I need you to tell me that like I'm going to be okay and that like what I'm feeling is okay.
Yes.
And so there's cards. There's also QR codes on a few of them where like I will literally talk to you and be like, it's going to be fine.
Oh, cute. Video?
Yeah.
Okay, Star Trek. The future is now.
Yeah, the future is now. Oh. And then the rest of them sectioned off
come to your house.
Like, yeah. I'm not going to. I'm here. What do you
need?
You a pie.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If you pay this much, then Kath will rock up at your house.
Subscription tier.
Yeah.
Patreon.
It's actually a pyramid scheme.
Like Airbond.
So would you like to buy in?
I mean, do I get a Mercedes at level 10?
Yeah.
That someone needs to investigate. There needs to be a Netflix documentary on the pyramid schemes, the Airbond girls and the
Tupperware.
doTERRA.
I remember when people talking about, I was watching this TikTok on pyramid schemes and I was like, wait, so my mom's Tupperware group was actually a pyramid scheme?
Yes.
Okay.
It checks out.
Yeah.
Oh, my mum used to take me to Weight Watchers, like, which isn't a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, I was the weight, because I had separation anxiety as a kid, so I had to go to the meetings.
I went to the meetings because I was fat, and my mum
and I was skinny, so they were like, be more like your daughter.
You were the model. They're like, can we get baby Kath up? Ladies,
look
if you
at
eat,
this. You want to look like a child. Yeah.
I would go, and then
I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's really awful.
Oh, it's all right. I spoke about this on the episode with It is trauma. It is trauma, but it's all right. We laugh about it. But I was also on the lemon detox diet.
At what age?
14.
Oh,
I know.
that's
I
not
had
it.
skinny me tea.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
shit yourself.
Oh, everywhere. Mum drove me to Paddy's Markets in Haymarket in Sydney. I'd run into the markets and say to this lovely Chinese man, like, can I have some skinny me tea? Just gave it to me. But the way, like, Mum was so shocked that I was gay, but I'd sit there and I'd watch these women like Carol weigh in and put on 0.4 of a kilo, and she'd be crying, and I'm like, Carol, babe, it's okay. Like, Frank loves you no matter what. And I'm this 9-year-old boy.
Sweetie.
No wonder I'm gay, Mum. Like, hello, look where you brought me.
You were giving mother.
I was giving mother. From
Mother.
a very
You know,
young
not
age.
mother, not mum, mother.
No, yeah, mother. So wait, what's the card game?
Sorry,
called?
it's not a pyramid
normal.
scheme.
Okay, no,
that was satire.
Yeah, tangent.
yeah, tangent.
Where can people buy it online? Or
So,
like,
so people can buy it online
Yeah.
at Normal Co. It's in
Cute.
collaboration with Normal Co. And obviously Georgia Grace is a co-founder of that company, and
love
she's also
Georgia
a therapist. So some of the cards are also like informed and have been looked over by a therapist.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got like different sections like work, grow, process. Comes with a journal as well.
I love that.
Because sometimes it's nice to just like write things out. Like,
Get it out of your head.
but also, I will say, when I was doing like writing the cards and then testing them, I actually found like everything besides obviously the emergency deck, like the section at the front.
Yeah.
They're really interesting also conversation starters because you just relate it to past breakups.
Yes.
Like one of the questions is like, in this last relationship, in what ways were you not honoring yourself, and how are you now? And I remember like, you know, like something like that. It's like we could ask that to each other. Like in your last relationship, how did you feel like you know, weren't honoring parts of yourself, and how in your new relationship or the next one you want, like, do you want to? So it's also kind of nice to also just like have as like a fun, like, I don't know, like conversation starter.
Yeah,
About, I
with
love talking about
drinks
heartbreak
and-
personally. I find it so interesting.
So do I. I shied away for it for a while. I don't know. I always feel bad about the ex. Like it's just
I went through that, which is why I also never spoke about my first big breakup publicly.
Yes.
And I've gotten to a point where I'm like, I'm sorry, like,
Why are you protecting their
respectfully,
peace?
yeah, like respectfully,
yeah.
why?
Yes. Yeah.
And
I'm
also,
the same.
I've always had this job, so
Yes.
you knew what you're getting into. Respectfully,
Amen. I
Yeah.
had that too. I remember when I broke up with my ex, it was like, you know, he was not great and like emotional affair, all that stuff, like you said. But then when it came out, it was in the press and he was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I didn't realize, like, this is so hard to read. My mum reads it. I'm like, you knew.
Don't do the thing.
Well, that's right. You knew who you were doing that to. Like, sorry that
yeah,
it's
like
in the
I'm sorry,
Daily
that's on you
Mail.
for being a bit of a dum dum.
I know.
Yeah.
It's so funny when you Google Mitch Churi. It's like Mitch Churi breakup, Mitch Churi weight loss, Mitch Churi fired. It's like, Jesus Christ, throw me a bone.
You don't look at my Google searches.
Oh my God. Should we do it now? Should we
Yeah,
live
go on,
Google?
check.
No, I won't. This has been so much fun.
Yeah,
I
this is
love
so
this.
fun.
You're the best. Wait, what's your best breakup advice? Do you have like, if anyone's listening to this, going through a breakup,
Yes.
what's like the go-to?
The go-to is firstly acknowledge you're going through the stages of grief and understand them. It will help in different points. Like, oh, I'm in bargaining, that's why I want to text them, blah, blah, blah. I also say when you're feeling like any of those things, connect in with someone else, because that's what you're like seeking is a loss of connection. One, though, like tip that I will randomly put out there, and it was actually, I'm pretty sure, in Zoe Foster Blake's guide. And I remember hearing it for years and being like, absolutely fucking not. I felt like it was giving like affirmation energy.
Yeah.
And then I did it in my last 2 breakups. Game changer is the text them in the notes app.
Oh, I've never done that.
I know it feels like, what? That's
It
not going
does
to
feel-
work.
yeah.
No, I agree. I'm with you. I don't know why it like I found it so fucking helpful. And it's also really interesting then to see yourself like almost going through the stages of grief.
Yeah.
Because you're like sending a long paragraph about fuck you, and then you're sending one of like, I miss you, I love you, and then you're sending one of like, oh my God, I just saw this thing and I thought of you.
Yeah.
Here's the song.
God, that's the hardest
Yeah, it's
stuff.
really helpful. And I remember like it was really interesting in my breakup before the last, we then like months later had like a, you know, a catch up after like you're not speaking for months and months and months, as you do sometimes with an ex. And it was really nice because I got to read them out to her.
How did that go down?
It was really beautiful, actually. It felt like a sense of like, it was funny, bit of
yeah.
closure.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, like sometimes, depending on the breakups, depending on
Yeah.
the person, they also will get to read the text at some point.
Do you think you'll ever reconnect with JoJo, or are you? It's blocked at the moment, right?
I'm not sure. Like I'm someone that really does believe that like everyone is fatally flawed in our own way.
I mean, I'd much rather Tilly, the AFLW player, than bloody, you know, human Shrek.
Yeah.
Looks like human Shrek, and I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
Chris looks like human Shrek.
I thought you were talking about JoJo.
Yeah, and I was like, that's an interesting read.
Oh no, that's also so awful.
Yeah, I did think I was like, oh, no comment.
No.
But how does Chris look like Shrek?
You know when Shrek turns into a human in Shrek 2?
Oh my god!
That's a great reference.
That is a good reference from
Not
Mr.
told
Hughes.
well, not told well.
Oh, as we would say,
Apologies.
Christopher. I think Chris is good looking.
Yeah, objectively.
Yeah.
Objectively.
Yeah.
All right, before we let you go, we have to do what we do with every guest at the end of the show, and that is the door or one more with Kath Ebbs. So our door is behind us. It cost us $10,000. That's not embellishment. Grace, you can confirm.
Can confirm, unfortunately.
Because it has to be on an actual door rig because it's WH&S.
Cool. Does Kiss FM want to hire me?
This is not Kiss FM.
No, I know, but where'd you get 10 grand
Oh, the
from?
budget. Oh,
Hire and then fire you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hire and then fire me and pay me out because I really want a door that looks like that.
Well, in order for us to justify it as a tax write-off, we have to use it. So you now have the chance to take the door, and the interview's done, and you can leave, and you can't be asked any more questions. We say goodbye. The music plays, the band plays, you're out. Or you can answer one more. This is a question that we haven't prepared with you ahead of time. Your PR team, who is sitting over there, have not approved it. So you can choose the door, Kath Ebbs, or one more.
I'm going to take the door.
What?
Yeah.
The first person to take the door?
Yeah, because I felt that, and I was like, I'm a Libra, so I need % of
I'm
retention.
a Libra too.
Yeah, I'm going to take the door.
But aren't you indecisive? Are you sure you want to do the door?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm going to ruin your whole show.
Well, no, but we've never done it before, so I'm not
love this.
prepped.
Yeah.
Is the camera? Okay, the camera's on the door. All right, see you, Kath. You want to kiss her? Oh, we've got a lip kiss. See ya. I think Kath is gonna trip. How is it?
I love New York.
See you, Kath. Thanks for listening, everyone. See you next week. See you, Grace.
Bye.